Here is just a quick look at the actual tubes of color and the names of the colors that I'll be using. The colors that I selected for this could be called a modern palette, a very high key palette consisting of all bright colors. So there's no earth colors or black. It's kind of a impressionistic palette choice of colors. And I did a thumbnail sketch to work out my design. Well, let's start this thing. Got my little 8x10 canvas, proverbial blank slate. It's calling out, "Get some paint on me, dude. Just get some paint on here." I'm gonna start out, get some paint on here, and there's a fence in the middle ground, and I'll just indicate where that might be. And I think I'll quickly start adding. I'll just put a little purple with the orange, make a more earthy color. And begin with somewhat thinned down paint. And my medium is liquid. And I thin it down with some Gamsol a little bit further to stretch it out a little bit more. I could throw some ultramarine blue on the brush. Just some of this dark stuff in the back here. Adjust the color back, throw some more orange in there if I want. I think I just get this canvas somewhat covered. So I'm going to keep the fence up a bit high, and maybe around here. Bottom area needs to be filled in, so I think I just started to say, just block this thing in. Block in most all the canvas with some paint, thin layer of paint. So I added some yellow onto the brush, yellow and blue. Don't have to clean the brush off too much. It's just you want to let the colors get a little toned down with the other colors. It's not too bright. I think we'll go into some time-lapsing instead of, it gets a bit much maybe to have this whole thing, and then I'm trying to get it, make sure it's as fast as possible. I'm trying to keep it under an hour. Just in case it takes like over an hour or something, maybe I'll zoom forward some parts. We'll zoom in while I block this. I mean, not zoom in. We'll time lapse here. And just back to tell you, I thought I could wipe down indication of where the flowers are before I put them on, so it doesn't mix as much with the wet paint. Put that in there, just can get some idea where I'm indication the flowers go. Stuff growing, flowers. Bring up some lights. And go back to time lapse while I'll start indicating some flowers onto here and whatnot. So by this point, the canvas is blocked in with a rather thin down colors, somewhat thin down, and so now I'm coming back over that with much thicker paint. Just indicating this fence back here, sort of middle ground. So cue the whatchamacallit, cue not the montage, but cue the time lapse. So by this point, I have everything well blocked in, and begun working on the details. I don't know. So at this point, I kind of want to focus in on the flowers, just start flowers would be the focal area, and so I'll just come in, try and clean up the flowers a bit, bring them out, and give them a little more definition to them, and sort of work out from there. Just work out from the focal area of the flowers and clean up anything else that I feel needs cleaning up. And well, come around through the flowers and just shaping them with the negative shape of the background of them. So it's just saying that concept of I'm gonna just get my flowers cleaned up and work out from there, and keep it as spare and spontaneous as I could stand to leave it. So that would be about what I'm doing at this point. Just put you back onto time-lapse while I do this. Work through all these flowers. Give them some indication of petals and whatnot. Just a little suggestion of detail. And without too much ado, I'll go into the time-lapse now. Cue time-lapse. Alrighty everyone, the time has come that I can't do a whole lot much more for this painting. That's about where I should leave it, I suppose. That's where I will leave it at and call it a painting. Maybe just show you up and close here, and thanks for watching. See you later, everyone.